How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the video. We're just going to quickly go over the newsletter or the blog post, whatever you want to call it, that Treayarch posted earlier today. I know you've probably seen it all over, but for those of you who haven't, who just get your news about zombies from my channel, this is for you. So let's just quickly go over the zombies related stuff. I'll leave a link of this blog post in the description down below. So if you want to read about multiplayer and all that other jazz, you can do so. All right, let's start from the beginning, shall we? Season 1 Reloaded continues in Black Ops Cold War with this week's new game content update launching at 11 p.m. tonight, Pacific Standard Time, which is 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 a.m. for you Central folks, and 7 a.m. for you people across the pond. This free update brings new content to multiplayer and zombies, along with new modes, featured playlists, gameplay improvements, stability and bug fixes, weapon tuning in both modes, and much more. All right, let's get into the zombies. The wait is over, zombies fans. Experience the next chapter of the Dark Ether story this week in Firebase Z, free for all Black Ops players. On their mission to save Samantha Maxis from Omega Group, Requiem must face the dark forces lurking deep in the jungles of Vietnam at Outpost 25, including shape-shifting mimics, Dark Ether hellhounds, and the return of the infamous Mangler, and something definitely not of this world. So I'm assuming the thing that is definitely not of this world is referring to that giant elder god that we have seen in the trailer. I've talked about this in numerous videos. I'll leave a link to the playlist of the Cold War zombie stuff if you want to go check out what I'm referring to, or just watch the trailer, which is right up here, and that link will be posted below. As well as the Dark Ether Hellhounds. So it looks like we're going to be getting a different mid-round boss, or whatever you want to call the dogs. Dive deep into the narrative behind Firebase Z at our 115-day blog, blah, blah, blah. For those eager to get in on the Easter egg hunt, the main quest will be enabled Friday, February 5th, starting at 9 a.m. Ugh, man, this is so confusing. Do you stay up all night and just play all day tomorrow and then stay up all night? Like, I don't even know what we're doing, because you know that there's going to be some Easter egg solved, like Pack-a-Punch. Well, that's not really an Easter egg, but there's going to be some things solved. Pack-a-Punch, I bet you we're going to figure out how to get the Wonder Weapon upgrades. That's what we did with D Machina. I wouldn't be surprised if they do the same thing here. New Tombstone perk. Firebase Z is just the start of this week's new zombies content. Players will get access to the new Tombstone soda perk from the dedicated Tombstone machine at Firebase Z, and in D Machina it will be in the Der Wonder Fizz machine. With just one sip, you'll become a shadow in the Dark Ether after you go down on the battlefield, giving you a fighting chance to rejoin the land of the living before you bleed out. Upgrade your perk all the way to tier 3 and you'll drop a Tombstone stash on death that saves your weapons, equipment, and resources for you to retrieve when you're back on your feet. The Napalm Strike and Artillery Score Streaks also join the list of craftable support items this week in Zombies, allowing players to wreak havoc on the undead from above in both Firebase Z and D Machine. Be sure you deploy these strategically during the new assault rounds in Firebase Z. You're going to need all the help you can get to keep the squad alive. And then surprisingly, they're going to be giving us Dead Ops Arcade updates, as well as Onslaught, which we would assume, but Dead Ops Arcade, I was not expecting that at all. For Dead Ops Arcade 3 fans and trophy hunters with their eye on the platinum, this week's new solo advanced start gives solo players a leg up against the mama back by starting the adventure at your highest arena checkpoint. While all stats, leaderboards, and challenges are disabled in the mode, you can at least get to the boss fight quicker. So that'd be cool. I might try that, actually, because that was one of the things that really turned me off. I heard you couldn't save, and I was like, this mode's really long, and it's pretty grueling to get through. It seemed kind of dumb. On PlayStation, Express comes to Onslaught, along with improved zombie spawns and additional enemy types from Firebase Z to keep you and your partner on your toes. Survive the surges long enough to take home the gold, and you just might discover some new game in intel. Stupid, because the intel system is dumb. Zombies, weapon tuning, and more. Oh, we heard you really like killing zombies in Zombies. Yeah, duh. So we buffed the critical damage and max ammo stock on every assault rifle and SMG in the game, increased the base damage and range on the Street Sweeper shotgun, and made the Cryo Freeze ammo mod even more awesome with a super short cooldown period. We've also introduced an all-new Requiem advancement category of challenges, available in the Zombies challenges menu between the Battle Hardened and Dark Ops categories. This includes a set of 6 new Firebase Z report challenges to conquer, each with their own unique calling card reward to earn. That's really cool. That's really cool. That's just like what they used to do with the DLC packs, where they would give us 10 new trophies or whatever. But this is with calling cards. So I don't think we're going to be getting trophies anymore. They're just going to do this calling card system, which is awesome. I'm glad they're still continuing that. I was actually kind of worried about that. I should have made a video about that. That would have been a nice little topic. There's also a brand new Dark Ops challenge to take on in Firebase Z, if you dare. Great. That's so good. That makes me really happy. I know that's a weird thing to get happy about, but it really makes me happy. Read on below for the full list of zombies gameplay improvements, stability and bug fixes, and a massive list of Dead Ops Arcade updates in the patch notes. So here they just talk about Express coming to Cold War, which is a Black Ops 2 map. They talk about a new 40-player endurance mode for Fire Team, a Dirty Bomb, and prop hunt, gunfight updates. A bunch of stuff is coming in this update, and I'm actually pretty pumped. I'm going to have to say double XP and League player and zombies are probably the most important. And you know what? Sorry, multiplayer fans, but suck it, because we're getting the spotlight now, boys. Oh, it actually looks like there's a few more things for zombies, so let's quickly go over those. So clearly the new Firebase Z map is coming with endless and round 20 playlists for all players. D-Machina, you can now complete the full Omega Intel collection. What? Could you not do that before? Just bug fixes, Firebase Z playlist fixes, Tombstone, Quick Revive, already gone over that. Support strikes, Napalm artillery. This is actually pretty interesting. Self-revive. The self-revive will now only drop if a player in-game can equip it, which is amazing. I can't tell you how many times I've been on round 50, I've had a self-revive, and then one drops, and I'm like, do I go down to just take this? Like, what's the point? Capped the maximum amount of self-revives that can drop in a game to the total number of players in the game. Sentry turret. Addressed an issue that allowed duplicating the sentry turret support item. Well, they're going to have to do that with the chopper gunner, because you can duplicate that right now, according to a glitch. Talking about the increase of critical hit damage and max ammo stock on the SMGs and assault rifles, as well as the increasing damage of the Street Sweeper shotgun and the range of the shotgun, and blueprints. Some blueprints were not loading in their attachments. It looks like I was actually getting this bug, so I'm glad they're fixing that. Don't really understand this one. Armor. Level 1 armor will now replace the first armor shard drop in a game when players have no armor. Oh, I see. So when you have full armor, let's say you have 3 tiers of armor, and you go to pick up the armor that a zombie drops. Well, you're only going to get 1 slot filled now, as opposed to the whole thing where you used to. You would get all 3 tiers filled. Now you're only going to get 1. I actually always kind of wondered about that. I thought it was just you were picking up armor, so it was replenishing it, but nah, that's interesting. I guess that's technically how it should be, so hopefully they drop or they add more tiers of armor that you can pick up from zombies. So it turns out that cryo freeze cooldown was at 3 seconds, and now it's going to 1 second. So that's pretty interesting. I'm kind of into that. Talking about the challenge system we already went over, Dead Ops Arcade. Holy crap, look at all these issues. Look at all these issues. Oh wait, is this all part of Dead Ops Arcade? Yeah. So nothing really. I don't think you guys care about that. Onslaught fixes, Express coming now, stability, various crashes. So pretty cool stuff. And that's coming in just a few hours, guys. So I'll see you in tonight's stream. I'm going to leave a link for this article in the description down below, along with some links to my other playlists, so you can see just how they have broken all this stuff down. It's actually pretty exciting. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.